Hello, my name is Andrew Foster. I'm a young 21-year-old gay man living in Rochester, New York, and recently read Game Changer, actually. This is the second book, Key to Rivalry, and I actually watched the series a few months ago, and I just want to share some reflections on the book and also share some of my young gay dating experience and also ask for advice because I'm confused and like my life's not perfect and feedback's always nice, I guess. So firstly, it was just really nice to actually watch a show in like long form media that was mindfully and like well crafted, and like sadly some of the tropes were very relatable and made me question my own choices that I've been making. Specifically, I'm out to my parents and family and friends, and like, so that's no problem. But I have a feeling like I'm gonna have to do a second coming out soon. More so with Scott and Kip, it was a very clear, easy, simple DL relationship. Oh, hi, very successful, and then just a submissive twink kind of fall in love with that. My case, it was I dated on and off with Grindr. We know how that goes, but then actually found someone, but he was actually like 10 years older than me. I was like, okay, Taylor Swift has had those age gaps. She dated John Mayer, Jake Gyllenhaal. So like I'm used to the idea of an age gap, and I think I over romanticized it when I was younger. And then now here I am. I've had over a 2.5 year like long term relationship with like a he's 33, so like a decade older than me. But I'm okay with that. But now I have to come to consequences of, oh, I've been so private with my life and it's been a detriment to me. Like specifically how Kip had to like hold back his relationship from his family around the movies. We watched like Shane, he was so successful, but he was so quiet and so sad around his family, like anytime for a meal or something. And sadly, that was very relatable because you are being so private and your inner world is so secretive towards your loved ones, and that's not a great way to live. And I've actually been realizing that because over the past 2 years, while I've been at college, I was like, okay, I've just been had like a surface level relationship with my parents, but I'm realizing, oh, maybe that's my fault because I've had to lie about what I've been doing the past 2.5 years. Like, oh, on the weekends, what did you do? How was your weekend? What did you do? Who did you spend it with? And I'm very like my best friend here. They don't even know about them, which is sad. And I'm realizing, oh, secrecy and DL relationships actually are more detrimental than beneficial. Because like I understand not being fully out for some people, or people need to know on a need to know basis, but it's gotten to a point where it's been a crutch, had more harm than good, just because we've had a few stages of being open or more monogamous, and realizing that trap never actually fully dedicated ourselves to each other, and that led just to it being like a long-term situationship, which is not great. But now I'm learning, oh, I already came out to my family. I was very so nonchalant. I came out at the dinner table while eating hot dogs with them, and they're like, "Mom, Dad, I'm gay." And they're like, "We still love you." And like it was very chill. But I realized I kind of spent my whole life being the high successful, overachieving little queer man, like graduated top of my class, and just like I thought I had to prove myself and be successful despite being gay. But I'm like, being gay is a very important part of me, part of my identity, and it's helped shape the way I think, perceive the world, and I wouldn't change. But now I'm realizing, oh, so what have I been doing the past 2.5 years? And now I'm like, it's gonna be like a second coming out eventually to my family. I'll probably keep you updated of how that goes, but it's just very strange. It's like, okay, I've gotten to the point of acknowledging secrecy, down low relationships, not very good long term. Where do I go now? Need advice for springing a long term relationship to your family. Like one of my sister knows, but I'm like, I don't even know how I tell my parents. It's like I've had to lie because I want to protect my good girl image and like always pleasing others, and I'm like at a point where I'm done people pleasing. I'm not perfect. I'm just trying to live my life and spend days being happy, being outside, and just make the most of the time I got here, and disappointing others is part of the process. And yeah, so that was my main takeaway of the Heated Rivalry series so far, that gay relationships being down low and secrecy can actually cause way more detriment than you think to other parts of your life and other relationships. And I'm just curious, do you have any similar thoughts, any advice for me? Because that'd be great. I'm just a little boy trying to figure it out. And maybe I'll update you. Stay tuned. How shit goes. Stay beautiful, people. Mwah.